Yeah.
All right.
Bro.
Next topic. And it's kind of crazy because before this draft, a lot of people were saying it's a watered down draft class.
Crazy, right?
QBs not really like that. Blase. That 2024 draft class, look at them QBs.
Bro.
I'm going to read off just quick and easy.
Talk to me.
Drake May, he's in the MVP race. He might win MVP. He's in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Bo Nix, he went to the playoffs last year, was in the AFC Championship this year. Got his team to the AFC Championship this year. Caleb Williams went to the divisional this year. Jaden Daniels went to the NFC Championship last year. And then you kind of got your last two. You got Michael Penix, who's still pending. And then you got J.J. McCarthy, who's still pending.
Yep.
That was a pretty
solid though.
That's a solid draft
It's a
class.
really good draft class. I think a lot of people underestimate how good that class will probably be in like 5 years.
Right.
They didn't even think it was one of the better draft classes though.
Like I knew it like when in the 2024 like draft class when I saw all the names that were coming out, and if you paid a lick of attention to college football that year, you knew Caleb Williams was going to be a dog.
Right.
You knew Jaden Daniels was going to be a dog.
Right.
You knew Drake May was going to be a dog.
Right.
You knew Michael Penix Jr. was going to be a dog. If you ever watched a Washington game that night, you knew it. You knew Bo Nix was going to be a dog.
Right.
After what he went through in Auburn to go there, you knew he was going to be a dog.
Right.
I was never sold on J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a consistency. I mean, he was on a run-heavy team backed up with a great defense, backed up with a really, really, really good head coach. So he was a part. He had more questions than most,
and that's why you fired the GM,
right?
Because it's like, why did you draft this?
But of course, I'm a Broncos fan, so I gotta single out somebody in specific. Bo Nix, he was the last one taken out of all them. He was the last one. He was a short pick.
That's true.
Caleb went 1. Jaden went 2. Drake May went 3.
Yep.
Penix went 8. JJ went 10, and Bo Nix went 12.
Yeah,
that's very true.
And I'm not saying he's the best. I'm not saying it, but the way things are shaping out, Bo Nix has a chance to be the best out of all of them, possibly.
I won't say that. I think Drake May has a chance to probably be the best one.
Right.
I
can't refute.
And you know, he looks leagues better than he did last year. I mean, we're talking about a potential MVP quarterback.
Right.
I think if Caleb Williams cleans up his like accuracy, because I think he was below 60 this year.
Yeah.
He cleans that up, and again, first year. You know, under a new offense, you're going to happen like you're going to have your ebbs and flows. Right. Okay, so I think he'll have another leap next year.
For sure.
It depends if they get another receiver, if they let DJ Moore go or not.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And then Jaden Daniels, if he can stay healthy, and we're going to have the same conversation with Penix, but if Jaden can start to run the football a little bit. Less and run it a little bit more
safely.
And build a little bit more on that offensive line to make sure he's protected. And hopefully the play calling's a lot better, because if it's not, I feel like DQ is going to be fired out there. I think he could take a leap. Penix, he gets healthy. I don't know if you saw what Stephen A. Smith had said on First Take earlier today.
No, not today.
And he was talking about Penix. Like, I think he said that. The reason why he doesn't – no, let me start over. The question was asked, do you think the Atlanta Falcons regret drafting Michael Penix in the 2024 NFL draft? He said yes, because why would you draft a guy that cannot bend his knees and get under center? Goes on this whole tirade about Michael Penix Jr. If you didn't know, I'm a huge believer in Penix. Mike apparently sees this. He posted on Instagram basically saying that if you don't believe in me now, stay on the other side of the fence. Stay on that side of the fence. Don't worry about coming on this side. Yeah. Because the marathon continues, basically. So, with that being said, I think he takes a huge leap, because now you poke the bear. Yeah. And I hope the bear was poked.
Okay.
So I think he'll take a leap.
And I think he's already used to the long game anyway.
Exactly, because he's been there.
He's been like,
he wasn't his best self until his last year in college.
So I think he means what he says too.
Yeah,
in this situation.
So now going to the next quarterback, JJ. I'll come back to JJ. Bo. I think Bo played some pretty good football this year. Yeah, he played some pretty good football this year. I think there's still a little bit more consistency I would like to see out of Bo.
I agree,
but I also would like to get Bo another receiver.
Oh, for sure.
I would like to get Bo.
I love Cortland, but Cortland needs a a 1A or a 1B.
1B.
Yeah, he needs a 1B.
They need another receiver out there.
Yeah.
So I think they get that. I really like Bo. I really, really do. Now going back to 9.
Yeah.
Not a believer in that young man. I'm just not. It is nothing personal against JJ. I don't think JJ's I never thought he was a first round pick at quarterback. I thought if anything he could have probably been a day 3 pick.
Yeah.
So a 4th round pick. It just doesn't jump off to me as a passer, in this league. And now he's shown some flashes.
Yeah, he's
But he's no. I don't see it. I think that was the worst decision that GM could have made, and that's the reason why he's not there anymore. Because you got to think about it. You passed up Bo Nix for JJ McCarthy.
I'd be sick.
And then you let a QB out your door.
You let 2 of them because you forgot. They also had Daniel Jones too.
Oh, they did.
And Daniel Jones took the Colts team to 8-2 before he popped his Achilles.
And that head coach could have made something work with Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
absolutely. So you let
Yeah.
those 2 guys go. You got to get fired.
I can't say too much yet because we'll see what JJ does next year.
Yeah.
But just the sample size we got this year,
There was nothing encouraging in that.
I'll put it like this. We saw more out of Shadur and the system he was in that wasn't all that helpful for him versus what we saw with JJ and the system he was in, which was very helpful. And you had, in my opinion, the best receiver in the game, and you still struggled.
Yeah.
So
the quarterback whisperer
that part
couldn't even whisper to him.
That part.
That's so true.
So TBD.
TBD.